What's happening? I'm Michael and this is Budget Builds. What is happening, Budget Builders, and welcome back to the channel. Once again, I want to thank you all so much for all the positive love and support that we've had so far on this channel. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm having so much fun with all these projects, bringing these cars back to life, and I hope you guys are too. I just want to say, if you guys want to support the channel, had a few people asking about it. I did go ahead and set up our Patreon account. If you want to look that up, it's patreon.com/budget builds. So as you can see, there's water in here. Everything's a mess. I have stuff everywhere. So I'm going to kind of do a chill episode today, mess with a few things that we have in here, maybe mess with this Porsche engine a little bit. Let's see if we can turn it over. I hadn't messed with it yet. I've been so busy with everything else. We're going to kind of do a vlog style chill episode. Tell me what you guys think. If you enjoyed this, I might start doing, daily or everyday episodes. Maybe take you guys along to work, hang out a little bit, work on some boats, do stuff around here, and just enjoy ourselves. Tell me what you guys think. First things first, please excuse this. This is absolutely disgusting, and I am so ashamed to show you guys this. This is my catch-all bench. It's supposed to be my workbench, but as you can see, it just kind of catches everything. So first thing let's do today, let's go ahead and organize some tools and stuff. Try to put some of this stuff up. Obviously, you can see I collect toolboxes and tools, and then they just kind of go everywhere. So let's clean up a little bit. Alright, y'all, so that was a dang mess, but we got it all cleaned up. I'm going to try not to let it get like that again. We just have so much going on and so many projects, so many tools in here. I really need a bigger workspace, more area to keep stuff organized, but we'll work with what we have for right now. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move a few things around here in the shop floor. I'm sure you did notice all the water and everything on the floor. It's been a nasty day, pouring rain. I need to go around and dig out and French drain the whole garage here, so we quit getting that water leak in here. But it's what we have to work with for now, and it's got so much going on. We'll do it in time. All right, y'all. So here it is. It's been tucked away in the garage. This number's matching 1974 2.7 liter. And I have to be honest with you guys. I've been so encapsulated with getting the body going and everything. I haven't even taken a chance to try to turn this motor over yet. So let's get the vacuum cleaner out. Let's clean it up. Let's get the oil out of those cylinders. Let's see if it'll even spin over and start from there. All right, so this poor thing's still just the way it came out of the car, but let's try and make something happen with it. Let's start cleaning it up. It might seem crazy that we were going to go through and we've done all the work we have so far on that car without knowing this motor is good. But honestly, I had it in my mind that this project is going to happen. This car is going to live again, whether or not this engine's going to run. I am definitely going to try my best to make it run. We're going to start off, see if we can get it running just like it is, maybe with timing, with new timing chains, distributor, tensioners, and try to just get it running just like it is. If it doesn't happen, maybe we'll rebuild it. If it's not rebuildable, maybe we'll jump into something else as far as engine-wise. But this car is going to run. We're going to make it happen whether or not we have this motor. But I definitely want to try to make this one live again. All right, so at this point, let's go ahead and tilt this thing up on its side, start pulling spark plugs and letting them drain out so we can go ahead and see if it'll turn over. All right, so as you saw there, little to none of that Marvel Mistral came back out, which in my eyes is an awesome sign. That means all of it ran down past the rings. That means all of these, none of these cylinders should have been majorly stuck. So that's a really good sign to me. I've gone ahead, got my socket and ratchet here. I'm going to pop these pieces of tape off just so we can kind of see the valves here and everything. Might spray some penetrating oil in there, just soak everything down good. And let's go ahead and see if this thing will spin over for the first time in no telling how long. I am so excited, and I really hope this thing turns over because that's a really good starting point for us. Yes! Woo! Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oops. I cannot tell you all how incredibly excited I am. We just spun this thing over quite a few rotations without a single hiccup or snatch or anything. It spun over really easy, saw the distributor spinning, and it was pumping oil, pushing oil through. As you saw, the distributor is broke from whatever fell on top of this car. I'm going to take it out. Hopefully nothing got busted up. Hopefully nothing got broken internally. But so far everything looks really good, and I'm extremely excited, and I hope you guys are too. Let's go ahead and maybe see if we can start cleaning this thing up a little bit. Maybe start seeing if we can get that exhaust pulled off of this thing. Nasty weather. All right, let's go to start getting this exhaust pulled off. As you remember one of the earlier videos, this car had obviously been dragged around at one point in time with no rear wheels. So this heat shield / heater tube is all kinds of jacked up and we can't get to the bolts or anything. So what we're going to do is get the side grinder out, start cutting away at this so we can get to the bolts and go ahead and get this exhaust pulled off of here on both sides. just about got it ready to drop. As you can see, what's fighting us is right up in there. You got a nut there, a bolt there, way up in there, another, and then you got to try to get, I don't know if you can see through there. Well, anyways, you got to try to get up and through here to get the other Allen. They're Allen heads. They were kind of snug. Thankfully, this one acted like it wanted to strip. This one's really tight. I was afraid it's going to break, but thankfully, I'm pretty sure they're nuts, so they're actually breaking loose pretty easy. So we're just about ready to get this thing dropped down. Alright, got this sucker pulled off. Kind of a pain in the butt. Realistically, not too terrible for what was there. We did miss one little nut that was down there. It was holding this thing on. Thankfully, we didn't go beating on it or prying on it too hard. Might end up breaking that magnesium case. But overall, everything looks pretty decent. I don't see any major rust on the valves or anything. Kind of oily, which it's a Porsche motor. They're supposed to burn some oil, right? Underneath everywhere, it doesn't look like it's had any kind of major oil leaks at the time of it that it was put up. Obviously, it's kind of dirty, but I think that's realistically has preserved the motor quite well. So let me show you what we have going on under here, and then we're going to go ahead and take the exhaust and let's get that whole heat shield cut off of it and see if we're going to be able to use that header at all. So as you can see, valves look pretty decent up in there. Under here doesn't look too bad, not too much corrosion going on or anything. A little bit of rust on these tins, but honestly pretty pleased with what I see there. So got some dents and dings and scratches, but it's off of there, you know. And realistically, I want to say a header for these cars are $500 or $600. If that's $500 or $600 we can save, then so be it. I don't know if the other side's gonna fare. I don't know that this side is gonna fare quite as well as this rubbed pretty bad, but we're gonna get it off of there and see if we can make something happen with it. You know, it's at least worth a try because it'll save a lot of money. That's your car.
No, it wouldn't be my car.
Oh, that's over there. So if we can make something happen with this, it'll save a lot of money towards the budget. But let's go ahead and see if we can get this side off as well. Hey, so while I was in, I had to run in and put the kids in bed. As you can see, Dad went ahead and got this sucker off. Once again, everything there looks really good. Really happy about it. All the valves look really great and everything. What's really weird is 2 lug nuts fell out of this exhaust while he was taking it apart out of the inside of the exhaust. And you can see they were in there a long time. All I can guess is maybe someone was making a joke or something when they were putting that aftermarket muffler this thing had on it or something and threw them up in there. I bet that was kind of annoying for a long time. So overall, though, really pleased with how everything's looking. I do want to go ahead and maybe pull the chain covers. Let's check everything out there, see how the internals there look, and see how the chains look, so we can kind of make a game plan on where we should go with this thing. All right, now we got her set back up on the top side here. Let's go ahead and pull this distributor, make sure everything looks okay there, and pop these timing chain covers off and kind of get an idea of how everything's looking internally here. Turn the gas back on. So as you saw there, both the top two were kind of snug. So what I did was actually backed it out and then run it back in just a little bit and then backed it back out. Just not pushing it too far where I thought it would end up breaking the bolt. It slowly worked its way loose and it just had some trash in there that it finally pushed out. And so that's what you can do with ones that are loose enough that they want to come but kind of get stiff at the end. You can run them back and forth and it'll slowly break all the trash up, the rust and the gunk that's in there, and let it come on out without breaking, because we definitely don't want to break those studs. But let's go ahead and see if we can pop this cover off. I just want to show you all how good this actually looks in here. Got a little bit of dirty oil in there, but none of the casing's really coated too bad. So what'll happen when you run a lot of dirty oil in an engine, it'll actually leave almost a film on the inside. It'll stain your aluminum or your magnesium in this case. But honestly, it looks really nice. I'm really surprised at how well this actually looks in here. There's a couple weird looking little grind marks here. Not sure if that's factory or not. Tell me what you guys think. Maybe this has been into before. I'm not sure I know there's an updated tensioner and all. I'm not sure how all that works. Tell me if this is the newer style tensioner, if this is the older one. I need to do some research for myself, but tell me what you guys think. I realistically think this looks really good in here so far, and I think we're going to be able to make this little engine run. It might smoke a little bit, but hey, what Porsche doesn't? Alright, now that we've got this guy off here, let's go ahead and take this distributor off and see if we can pop this side off here. So as you can see, had a little bit of oil on this side, but it's just as good as the other side, if not better. I am really excited about this. I don't know if you can see everything. Oh. Everything in there honestly looks really good as well. As you saw, the distributor shot. So if any of you subscribers or anybody watching has a spare distributor laying around, would like to get rid of it, possibly sell it, just let me know. You can hit me up via email or through Facebook Messenger. That smells really, really bad. Oh, sorry. Woo! All right. So, I don't know about y'all, but I am... Oh my goodness. I don't know about y'all, but I am pleasantly surprised with how good the internals of this engine actually look. You can't read a book by its cover, you know. I really think with a good cleanup, some upgrades, some seals, we'll be able to let it rip, Tater Chip. Or did I already do that? Alright, y'all, so that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I'm really ecstatic about how this motor's looking so far. Ready to get cleaning on it some more, get it ready to get stuck back in that car. But before we do that, let's jump back in that car. Let's get the floorboards in. Let's do some bushings, some bearings. Let's get that car back down on the ground. Get it rolled up in this garage so we can enjoy the heat a little bit instead of being out there now that it's kind of getting cold here in South Carolina. I don't know. Sometimes it's 70 degrees, sometimes it's 30. It can't seem to make up its mind. It's supposed to get snow tomorrow, but who knows. Before we head out, I got one surprise I want to show you guys really quick. All right, check it out. Got a new set of wheels for the car. It's a set of aftermarket. Going along with being on a budget, we were able to get these pretty reasonable. We paid $550 for the full set of wheels and tires. Has a pretty nice set of, honestly, pretty good tread. I don't think there's really any dry rut. Set of Hancooks. I can't remember the brand, but they're 16x9 and 16x10 staggered set of Fuchs. Tell me what you guys think. Clean them up, polish them, maybe hit them with some new paint, take them, get them powder coated. I don't know. But I think these will look awesome on the car. I think it'll really bring it back to life. give the look we're looking for. But tell me what you guys think of these. All right, y'all, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Once again, I want to thank you all so much for all the positive love and support that we've had so far on this channel. It's been really awesome doing all this and taking you guys along with us. I've had a great time working on this Porsche and all the other builds that we have going on so far. I'd love to possibly in the future be able to do this full time, get a lot more content out for you guys. You know, we're really working full time, keeping up with the kids and everything. I'm trying my best to get a video or two out a week. If I get to where I can do it full time, I'll try to get 3 or 4 videos out a week for you guys. But once again, I want to thank you all so much. If you would like to, feel free to me on Patreon. Once again, that's patreon.com/budgetbuilds. We'll have updates on there, some pretty cool posts, pictures, keep you guys really updated, and it'll really support the channel. And should have a couple more videos for you guys out this weekend. Have a good night and catch you on the flip side.